Hi guys! Today we are going to check out Gone Home, which is a first-person exploration adventure game, I believe. We play as a character who has been abroad for a year. When we come home and everybody's gone. And I think we just kind of go through the house and explore things and check things out and try to figure out what's happened. I haven't really looked into it too much. I did let the game run for a few minutes because I have trust issues with OBS. So I'm going to start actually a new game so I can watch like the opening cinematic. If there is one, I'm not sure. Okay.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So one of the lights keeps blinking. It looks like the windows they look normal. I got my bag here. I can't look at anything though. Katie. I guess that's us. I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Oh. Don't want their parents to know something. Locked. Do they have like one of those hide keys? Great. It's gonna be like Layers of Fear, where I have a bunch of drawers and okay, put it back. I see the key. Yeah, it's gonna be like Layers of Fear, where I have a bunch of drawers and cabinets to explore. Why wouldn't I already have a key to my house? Okay, so the lights are on already. So did we just move here? Or I guess them, because I've been away for a while. Or are they moving out? Because, I mean, there are boxes, but they have a lot of junk. Okay, so it is a new house. Hour and 10 minutes. Ugh. I had a commute that was pretty long once. It was horrible. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our own dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted to live in a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I can use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play 'em, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Oh, that's exciting. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Roomy. Carol. Open all the things. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come back. Oh, he wants to come see that new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. That was probably me as a kid. I probably only had friends because I always had some type of gaming system.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So, who's looking for Sam? Is it Daniel? Oh, really glad I had that map because, man, I would be so lost right now. What is this noise I keep hearing? Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High as we are. So that's...
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Aww. The Psycho House. What's that about? Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. Okay. Oh. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I am in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating, le petit déjeuner? I don't know French, guys. And wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Oops. I keep hitting the button that I think is gonna put things back, but it just makes me crouch instead. What is this? Oh my god. A laser disc player? $1,000? Oh man. You could do better. So he just likes to write about things, or is this like an idea board? Oh, this is a conspiracy theory board. You just write about that? Combination. Oh. Slides. Another house with a bunch of books. Really? Okay. I'm gonna have to refrain from picking up every single thing. The male gaze, how to subvert it. When I was younger, I had subscriptions to all of those stupid teen magazines. None of their advice ever worked. I was still like a lonely nerd. Nothing's really changed, actually. Combination. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting for the last couple of months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. What's that noise? What's that noise? There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and the non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. It's also like... It's probably what people think when they listen to my Let's Plays, because I'm just rambling on about stupid stuff. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's a ton of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use, but David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. So 0451. What was hidden? Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Oh, okay, it's a will. Whoa. Okay, so they inherited this lovely place. I mean, really? It seems like a pretty nice house. Oh my god. So we got some electricity problems. That happens in old houses. No big. A stranger under my roof. What? Oh god. So they have an angsty teen and they have to read a book about it because they can't handle it. So he just writes conspiracy theories. How did the radio get turned on? I didn't turn anything on. Oh.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Great. It's that book Dad wrote. They didn't leave me any pizza. Next.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest
Do I live here?
reports
This looks like something I can pick up. The heaven at the edge of the world? By Samantha. Aww. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean and went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "Y'ar never gonna find the edge. Thar ain't no paradise and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The First mate yelled back, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Did you guys ever have to do that? In my school, we had to, every year we had to write a book. And then we had to make covers and everything for it, and I always really liked doing it. My stories now, when I go back and look at them, they were so stupid. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
This is from Sex Ed. I wasn't gonna read all this. Okay, so Samantha has to rewrite both of these paragraphs and the correct biological order that they occur. And this is what Samantha turned in. I'll try to read it. Her handwriting's kind of hard for me to read. It's The Menstrual Cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatz stares at the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of, Wieland? In Poland? As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in their hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Sam is kind of awesome. Same kind of bullshit I would turn in. Okay. Just a little jaunty tune.
Somehow I all keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind.
So the dad was having a problem with getting his books actually published. I wonder if he just wasn't a good writer or if it was just like a subject matter type of thing. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Why would they keep that, though? Hi, hi, Lonnie. So if you want to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. What's that? What's that drawing? You're weird.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too.
Oh.
At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, I thought Lonnie was a guy. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. Well, I think this might be a good place to take a break. And then on the next episode, we will try to go through the right wing of the house and see what we find. This is pretty interesting. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for watching. And I hope I see you on the next episode. What's in here? Probably more death. Yeah. Fuck. A sorcerer? This has gone so wrong. This has gone so wrong. I don't know where to go.